Lisa from Local King Robert and welcome to my channel. So in my last video, I was asking all my viewers, do you want to see the sunset finish? And I got a lot of feedback. You want to see it? And here is the video that I created just for you. So good news is for the 2021 spring new design, the shipment has arrived. I'm going to process all the order today and tomorrow, and we will have the order out on Monday. And hoping you receive your order and you can start to create a card. Don't forget to share your card with me. So for the Play with Lisa, the first Zoom meeting, I already have 30 people signed up. If you are still interested to play with me the second Zoom meeting video, please make sure you send me the email and I will definitely add your name on the list. For this Zoom meeting is cost zero. What I want to do is I want to use the Zoom channel to connect with my viewers. In the first Zoom meeting, I will share with you how you can do the perfect blending with magic mushroom. If you have a Local King's magic mushroom, that's awesome. If you don't have it, you can always try to use or your blending tool. And we just want to have fun. If you have any question, just make sure you send me an email and let me know. If you're already on the list, I will send an email pretty shortly to let you know what are you supposed to prepare. Basically, we just want to have a fun. And then this is the first first Zoom video meeting. I'm kind of exciting because finally I get a chance to meet all my customers online, and we just want to get together working on some project and fun, and hoping work well and we can have a more Zoom meeting soon. So that's today. Start today's video and let me know if you like it. And the spring promotion, the 20% off plus or new design promotion is going to end on Monday. And remember, for my YouTube viewers, you always get at least a 5% extra discount code. Plus, make sure you send me an email or write down on your comment area, say you love sausage fingers, and I will provide that little hat die with your order. So this hat die is just so cute. You can use this one for Mr. Dress Out, or you can use this one for our new stamp set, the one they have eyes. So if you already placed the order, make sure you send me an email with your order number and write down you love sausage. I hope everybody know who is the sausage fingers, huh? Just make sure you write down I love sausage fingers. And if you are planning to order place a new order, make sure in the comment area just write down I love sausage fingers, and I will include the forehead die cut with your order. So that's start today's video. And for our first Zoom meeting, the playtime with Lisa, it's not going to be the live one, but I will upload to our YouTube channel later. If everything runs smoothly, people like this idea, and then maybe later on we can do the live vibe. But I'm kind of nervous because I'm not a computer geek, so try to figure out how I can do that smoothly. So that's start today's video, and I hope you like it. Okay, so that's start today's video. My last video, I was share with you how can you use this kind of resics. So the paper that I use is just Michael's Recollection 110 pound cardstock. It's not expensive cardstock, but they blending so well. And in the last video, I was share with you how we can color this cream white color. And then after I created this video, you guys I was asking if you want to see the sunset white. That's why I come out with today's video. So I just think in today's video, you can try to use the same technique by using this white color. If you want to learn how to do that, just make sure you watch the video number 263, I think. I will put the link below. But today I want to just share with you how we can do the sunset finish. I did it too. This is the first one I did, and this is the second one. I don't know which one you like, but it's just the same idea and something different. When I design my stamp, this is that I always plan ahead what kind of card that I create. So I did a lot of research before I start to do my drawing. So this card is actually exactly what I have in my mind that I want to make this happen. Rubber stamp is so much fun because the one stamp set too many different kind of way to play. They all end out to be totally awesome. So I hope you enjoy those new stamp image and then create some card and join me for the Zoom play, the Zoom meeting. Okay, so that's usually Don't Crank Your Neck, and 2021's new die set. They all have a double die set except the party time. So look at those cherry blossom, how detailed it is. So I already just stamping one shadow one. This is the shadow, this is detail, and then I have one crane, just black color, and I have my cloud by just stamping, just die cut. I didn't stamp that, just die cut with the detail and layering with the background die cut. So and then this one I just use the regular cardstock, white cardstock. I didn't do anything, but you choose what you like. Okay, so we're gonna do the blending. If you have a local King's Magic Marshall, that's awesome. If you don't have it, try to use the blending tool that you have. But I just found out those sponges, the mushroom, they just blending perfectly. And I know some of you guys probably have a question, what's the best way to do blending? That's why I starting with this Zoom play with me, because I want to help you to go through step by step what's the best way you can do the blending. Okay, so if you are still looking for the you are interested to join me on the second Zoom meeting, make sure you send me an email and I will add your name on the second meeting list. Okay, so this is just recently I found out this 110-pound regular recreation car stock. The price is awesome, but they also blending well. Before I used to use watercolor, but I found out this is much smoother than the watercolor. So that's just back up a little bit here so we can see maybe better. Okay, so for the impact, I have a least memento. We want to do the sunset color. For my last video, I was using blue, so I use the blue tone. And then I want to also create a resist, but I don't want to use that white bird again. I like to try something different. And then I check it out. I don't really have a lot of pigment impact. I like to use the dye-based impact because they dry fast. The pigment impact is awesome, but I just haven't used my pigment impact for a while. And then this is the color box impact. You can use any pigment impact you like. So I like a color box product, and this impact, can you believe it? I think is over 10 years old. I bought this when I just start stamping. Okay, so that's just use this mini cherry blossom. You can use even white color, and special now is the cherry blossom season. Do you have a lot of cherry blossom around your neighborhood? We have a lot of cherry blossom blooming now, but it's almost because it started raining now, but they are so pretty. And in the Japanese, cherry blossom is called the sakura. Okay, so I'm going to just let's see what I do is you can use like a two color, or you can just do like a one color anyway, anything you like. And then remember, you can also do the markers too, but like I say, I'm the lazy one. If you want to do the marker, you just have to color too many times. And then what I do is I just use the eraser, kind of erase the surface. Okay, so that way this ink will ink much better. And then I'm going to kind of just cross this impact, kind of have a half a darker purple and half a pink. And then this was the first card I made. I like it, but I kind of find it's a little bit too busy. So the second card I made, I just kind of stamping a little bit less. because I have to seal with clear embossing. That's why we need to use pigment impact. So I kind of just stamp few here and look how pretty, even though this is a small cherry blossom, but this is very useful. Do you see what I see? You can use this little flower stamp to do a lot of different car project. So I did the pigment ink, and then now I am going to just seal it with the clear. Oops, sorry. Oops, that's my head. We are going to just seal it with the clear embossing, and I really don't like a clear embossing, so I found this tray pretty helpful. So I use the pigment impact. That's why we have enough time to do the embossing. If you use a dye-based impact, it won't give you enough time. They will dry fast, so it don't give you enough time to do the embossing. Okay, and then every video that I create, I always try to remind you, when you heat gun your stamp image, try to warm up your heat gun first, so that way when you start to heating it, they will not wrinkling. So I'm going to just fast forward it. I'm just heat up. Okay, now we are going to do the blending, and I have a 4 impact here. So I have a orange, I have a yellow, orange, red, and a little bit magenta. And then this magic mushroom, I have my magic mushroom here. This magic mushroom I have been using for almost 2 years. They are still in the perfect shape, even though it's a little bit hard to see the like which color is which color, right? But on the side you can still see. Okay, remember the magic mushroom, you got to give them a little bit moisture before you start using it. So that's just grab a piece of scrap paper here. Okay, you can see, oh, actually this is very clean. So this is yellow. You can see my sponge area is actually very dirty, but I have been using for 2 years. But when you use yellow color, they will stay still yellow. Just make sure you give them a little bit moisture before you start to working on that. So I need a yellow to yellow. I need, oh, this is yellow. I need the orange. So this orange, well, you can see the orange is more red because I was kind of share these two. I was kind of apply both two color. So kind of just clean with wet cloth. They are very strong. When you touch it, you have to feel they are a little bit damp. So that will be the perfect condition to blending. Okay, so I have my yellow here, and my pink and red should be fine. And we probably add a little bit purple. So I have a little bit purple here, and here is my purple magic mushroom. So the darker color, I don't even bother to clean my magic mushroom because it doesn't matter. It's okay. The important thing is your lightest magic mushroom is important, and then you got to seal with the clear embossing powder. If you don't seal it, your sakura, your cherry blossom is going to disappear. Okay, so always start with a lighter color first, and then this paper is completely white paper. I'm going to just show you from the beginning to the end. We're going to just pick up some color here, and I learned this from one of my customers. She just use a circle punch and then create a sticker so that we can see, because this magic mushroom actually come with all the containers. So if you don't use it every day, you can just leave them in your containers. Okay, so they will last for a long time. Okay, foundation color, you know, those magic mushroom is a perfect blending tool. It's good for the stencil, it's good for blending too, but you got to learn how to use it. So I try to explain very carefully in my video, but if you have any question, always send me an email or leave me a comment. I always check. Okay, so the foundation color you're going to use like a yellow light color, and then I am actually going to grab a piece scrap paper to prevent I get a fingerprint. So pick up some color and then you are gently drawing the circle. Okay, don't put all your pressure on your magic mushroom. And I know this mushroom is like a kind of like a ball, right? So if you just try to use your finger to support that sponge area, so just rub, and I think my yellow is the sponge can be clean a little bit, but that's okay. It's good enough. It's yellow. So foundation color, we are going to just drawing a little circle. You can time me to see how long it take me to color the whole sheet, whole car by using the magic mushroom. Okay. So foundation color, you can see this is still is not as smooth as we want to, right? No problem. None of the blending tool can do it very smoothly in the first coat. So we want to build out. Okay, so I'm going to show you step by step. You are going to see right in front of the camera how did I blending this is so smoothly. Okay, so this is my basic coat, right? You can see everywhere is yellow, and you can see some parts darker, some parts like it's not it's so smooth. So now we are going to do the second layer. Okay, second layer, we're going to always try to start from the outside, drawing a little circle. Okay, you got to remember re-ink your sponge, your magic mushroom. So I'm going to show you the second layer after I drawing the small circle. Okay. So this yellow is called dandelion. Dandelion is not like a yellow, so the color is dandelion color. Okay, compare the top and the bottom. You can see on the left side is the second coat, and on the right side is only one coat, the first coat, right? And then I am going again, drawing a little circle. Don't put all your pressure on your magic mushroom. They are kind of bouncy, right? So it kind of just hold it and doing a drawing. Do you have blending brushes? I have all the blending tools that they have on the market, but I just found out our magic mushroom is just so fast and so easy to blend because they can do the blending job. They can do like a tapping job. They can control you want to dark, you want to light. Okay, so far this video is not editing, and you can see this is my car and this is my first calling for the blending. So I think this foundation yellow is good enough. If you want more, you can go back to do a little bit more. But we want to create a sunset looking, right? So I think that's good enough. I am going to just get my orange. See my orange. See, I use my dirty orange brushing on my scrap paper. There is nothing come out. Okay, now I'm going to start my orange. It depends on what you like. If you want your center part is lighter, or you want to do like on the top is red, on the bottom is yellow, anything you like. So we're going to just kind of brushing or impact first. See, now my magic mushroom have a color, right? Okay, so this is just to prevent me don't get the fingerprint. So I start from one corner. Okay, on the corner, I push hard, it becomes dark. And then I kind of gently drawing a circle. Look how pretty it is that. Okay, don't worry about your cherry blossom because they are coating with clear embossing powder. It is not going to disappear. So I start with this corner, ink your magic mushroom, do this corner. Okay. This corner, gently circle around. And then same thing, even you want to do the orange, you want it darker, you are not going to try to just color the first layer and get as dark as you can. we are going to slowly build it out. Okay, so that's what the sponge blending tool can create. If you have the brush one, you know, it cannot really control the like how hard you want to push, and you want a darker blending or you want a lighter blending. If you have it, give it a try. It's okay. Use what you have. I just want to show you local kings and magic mushroom can blend, and then you will be the judge. Let me know if you have a box of magic mushroom and then you try it, and then can you blend or not. Okay, just remember, give a little bit moisture and they will work just fine. Okay, so that's my second layer. The middle part I have that yellow, and on the part on the side around that I have my orange. Now I use the same orange, okay, and kind of heat a little bit harder my magic mushroom because I want to do a little bit more darker. See, they are even more darker. You need to kind of slowly build out your foundation color. That's what's different, you know, the color that you spend the time to create or not. Okay, I think my orange is good enough, and I'm going to move to the next color. And the best color is those magic mushroom, because when you blending it, they actually create a new color. So see, this is the red, right? Okay, again, I am using my scrap paper just to protect my finger. It's so painful if I get a dirty finger on top. I wish you can feel these magic mushrooms. So I push hard, and then I kind of gently release the color. Try to blending your stroke. Hide your stroke as much as you can. Okay, and then like I say, this is not expensive cardstock. This is the cheapest cardstock you can find from the Michaels, and they are good quality. Okay, I want to keep my orange there, and then I'm going to rotate it and do a little bit here. See, and I am not editing this part of a video. Just want to show you how to blending from the beginning and to the end. You know, when I am creating my video, I try to share as much as information with you. Remember the video number 262? I was sharing 4 simple stamping technique that you want to know. When I create that video, I was kind of worried. I said, well, this is too simple. Maybe I shouldn't put a video. But surprisingly, a lot of you guys like those kind of simple stamping ideas. Hey, we didn't know that, and it's very useful. So I don't know. It's just sometimes when I create the video, I just want to share the best with all my viewers. Okay, so that's my third color, and now I'm going to use the fourth color. The fourth color, this is good. So that's just again start from the corner. Okay, you can see the color, right? Just do that. I think that's a really pretty color already. For this color, I kind of blending with black. I will share with you. Don't worry, we will go there. So I'm going to just add a little bit darker magenta, lilac poses. Okay, so do that. Okay, so I'm not finished yet. I think it's good enough, dark enough. If you do, you want to see how I do that? Well, let's do that too. I'm going to grab the black. Okay, that's just add a little bit black before I create the cloud. So here's my black magic mushroom. You know, when after they dry, see, they actually have a no color. And remember, they need a little bit moisture. Without the moisture, you cannot blend. They won't blend. Okay, if they are just dry sponge, they won't blend. They got to have a little bit moisture. Okay, so I just rubbing a little bit my black. See, they can pick out the black color so easy. And then I am going to drawing a little circle. I start my scrap paper, okay, gently drawing a little circle. So I want to hide my stroke as much as I can. I think this is just so pretty. Again, gently start from outside in. That way you can hide your stroke. Drawing a little circle. Are you a copy lover? Copic marker lover? If you do a lot of copying coloring, you know the way when you use a Copic, you have to keep doing a little circle to build out the color. Same thing for the blending, and then see how beautiful, solid this magic mushroom can blend. Okay, so when I launched my 2021's new design, I was asking all you guys, take a guess, which stamp set is going to be the number one. So far, actually, I don't have a winner yet. Actually, they are pretty tight. Okay, if you haven't taken a guess yet, take a guess. Which stamp set is our number one sales set? For the background, the perfect stone is the number one sales set, the most popular one. And then, but for the stamp set, okay, which set you think is the number one? And then look how beautiful this color, right? And then now we are going to clean those ink, which is stick on our flower. So here, that's my head again. So this is what I'm going to do. I am just use this eye shadow applicator. I just dipping a little bit in the water. Usually I just use this wet cloth, kind of go directly on top until this happen, because it's actually accidentally touch the place that they shouldn't touch. So you can use a Q-tip, or you can use a small applicator, kind of just wipe off those color which is setting on your cherry blossom. So that way your cherry blossom, they will pop out more. And then in my last video I will share with you, you can add a little bit shadowing behind your crane or the cherry blossom. They can create like a more realistic, like give a little bit shadow. Well, you know what, let's just go for it. Okay, so I'm just gonna use a small applicator here, and remember, one applicator, one color. And then just kind of give it a little bit blending. Okay, not dark enough, that's use black. It's not necessary if you accidentally get a little bit mark, just use the, I don't think so you need it, let's forget about that part. Let's skip to the next one. Okay, so that's my foundation color, and wait, there's more. So this set, it comes with a shadow flower, so I did the embossing, and look those pretty cherry blossom. They also come with a detail. So this is the detail, and then this is my sample colors, those outline. Okay, so I hope from now on you know what's different between the detail stamp and the shadow stamp. This is a shadow stamp, that's a detail stamp. And the detail stamp, I am going to use this detail stamp to kind of, oh, actually that's to create a cloud first. Okay, in my video 263, I was share with you this awesome tip. Using a packing tape to taping on piece of scrap paper and the die cut cloud. And then now you can use this cloud as your template. So I am going to just use the purple, and you will see the magic happen. Okay, so I'm going to just kind of holding here. Okay, the blending, this is the trick, is my secret, and I only share with my viewer. Okay, when you want the blending, you don't put your magic mushroom right on top of your paper. You always start from your scrap paper and then move slowly to the up. It's like you are the center of the tornado, and then you are turning. See the turning? And then kind of blending. So that way you will get a beautiful sunset color. Isn't that pretty? Okay, and then now this is my guiding window, right? I put in my guiding wheel. That's boring. What you can do is you can just shift a little bit so that way your cloud is change the shape, right? Or what you can do is you can rotate it if you put a one piece double tape there too. You can do that too. So let's just do that. So I'm gonna just rotate it a little bit here. Let's do this here. Okay, what do you have to do? Start from the bottom, slowly turning your tornado. You only want a little bit because we don't want to completely color that beautiful yellow, right? And then kind of just blending a little bit here. Ta-da! I think that's beautiful, right? Okay, and the next, and then these, look the color, isn't that beautiful? And that's just the cheapest car stuff. And then you clean your template, and you can use it again. See, before I didn't really tape it every time I use it, and then this piece of paper become too dirty. Now I just tape it and I cut both sides so you can have all kind of time. You can use this technique on the like if you have like a wave die, any kind of die cut. After you cut it, you can do the same technique like that. Okay, so before I glue all my little guy, I want to use my detail stamp. And then this impact, if you don't have it, you got to get one. It's so good. It's my favorite. I wish the show is start now. I can traveling. I definitely buy every single color. That's the best detail impact. Okay, so look at these. Look how pretty. How detailed. This line, oops, is the tip is missing. That's okay. So go to do this. Okay, and on the bottom too. Okay, and then on the pink cherry blossom, they probably pick up some color. We just use this applicator, kind of pick up the color because it's sealed with clear embossing, right? So don't worry, they will not stay there. So kind of just use that water one, just kind of wipe off. Or you can use a Q-tip. Look my beautiful sunset. Where's that? Where is my bird? Here is my bird, and then the wing. You can use you can do the same technique with these white techniques I was share with you in my last video, number 263. But I think because it's a sunset, right, and I want to have some kind of against the light. When you take a picture, if you're against the light, everything is black. So I kind of just want to create that against the light finish. And then here is my cloud. It's a clear embossing. I'm sorry, it's a mirror paper. And then I have some this die cut it. And then I'm going to just add a little bit texture on top. So I'm going to just use our corner die cut punch it, and I'm going to just glue it. I will be right back. Okay, so that's it. That's today's video, the sunset one. Let me know, do you like the night vision or you like the sunset? So this was the second card. See, exactly the same technique, but the background looks is totally different. So let me know which stamp set is your favorite set, and just a friendly reminder, the spring promotion is going to end on Monday, and also 2021's special price of free shipping for all 2021's new stamp set and matching die set. The promotion is going to end soon, so make sure you check it out. And here is the 5% extra coupon code. This 5% off coupon code is good for everything online. That includes the free shipping and the 2021's spring new release too. And remember, write down I love sausage fingers, and I will include that little hat tie with your order. So this is Lisa from Local King Rubber Stand. Thank you so much for watching. There's more video coming soon. See you next time. Bye.